What's up, Taiwan? Good evening. I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan is considering reopening the country's borders to foreign tourists. The news came Wednesday as the country recorded 14 new domestic cases of COVID-19 and 53 imported ones. Taiwan has been closed to visitors since March 2020. The Tourism Bureau hopes that opening the borders this year will help revive the flagging tourism industry. Health Minister Chen Shizhong says the government is weighing its options.
各有它的一个利弊了哈，那外国人进来，那相对的哈，对这个外汇多少有一些帮助。好，那国人出去哈就花比较多的钱。那第二个是，我们国人出去就会陷在一个比较高风险的区域里面。
A group of researchers from Academia Sinica, Taiwan's top research institute, has developed a series of vaccines that could be highly effective against all current and future variants of COVID-19. These new vaccines could help lower global COVID cases and protect people from breakthrough infections. Bing Wang reports.
A team of scientists from Academia Sinica, Taiwan's top research institute, has made a breakthrough for immunizing against COVID-19. The newly developed vaccines are mRNA-based, similar to Pfizer-BioNTech and Moderna, and they could also work against future variants. 4 different types were created, one of which has shown to be highly effective against the Omicron variant of COVID-19. It produced 37 times the neutralizing antibodies compared to current vaccines. This means that there will be fewer breakthrough infections among the vaccinated. 2 of the 4 vaccines produced by the institute have a high protection rate, regardless of COVID variant.
进而诱发更强烈的免疫反应，不仅提供了针对新型冠状病毒及其相关的变异株的广效疫苗之外，也为其他的 RNA 疫苗开发提供了新的策略。
So far, the vaccines have yet to be tested on humans, but the team is optimistic. They also believe the science behind this development could be applied to other diseases, such as the Zika virus and avian flu. The project is still in its initial phases, but researchers expect to have more complete results in the coming weeks. Kama Xu and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
U.S. biotechnology company and vaccine maker Moderna has announced plans to establish a subsidiary in Taiwan. The company will also set up branches in Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong. Moderna hopes the new Taiwan subsidiary will help its manufacturing and distribution in the Asia-Pacific region. Reports say the Taiwan government may set up a new company to work with Moderna on production and possibly on research and development in the future. In 2021, Moderna delivered 807 million doses of its COVID-19 vaccine worldwide and expects to deliver even more in 2022. Top Hong Kong officials are self-isolating after members of their personal staff tested positive for COVID-19 in the city's biggest ever outbreak. Chief Secretary John Lee, Hong Kong's #2 official, and cabinet member Regina Yip both say they are isolating at home after a domestic helper and a driver tested positive. This comes as Hong Kong's Omicron-fueled 5th wave continues to set new records. There are more than 7,000 new cases there on Tuesday. While Chief Executive Carrie Lam says she's not planning to call for a citywide lockdown, China's President Xi Jinping has urged Hong Kong authorities to take all necessary measures to tackle the outbreak. A Chinese civilian aircraft was spotted near Dongying, a remote Taiwan-controlled island neighboring the Chinese coast earlier this month. Taiwan's defense ministry said the plane was a light twin-engine aircraft. It flew near Dongying Island, which is located east of China's Fujian province and northwest of Taiwan. The ministry said it was unclear what the aircraft's intentions were, but that the military was fully prepared for any level of threat from China.
有任何挑衅或者是测试我们这个反应的一个军事作为国军一定会有相对应的动作。
1,200 sky lanterns took flight on Tuesday in one of Taiwan's oldest Lantern Festival celebrations in northern Taiwan. Rick Glart was in the town of Shifen to witness the display.
Liftoff. People release paper lanterns into the sky not far from Taiwan's capital, Taipei. It's Yuan Xiaojie, or the Lantern Festival, the 14th and final day of Lunar New Year celebrations in Taiwan. Here in Shifeng in New Taipei City, residents and tourists alike write auspicious greetings and their hopes and dreams for the new year on these sky lanterns before sending them heavenwards.
Yeah, I wish that COVID ends soon and then we will be very happy.
希望我们两岸的家庭都能够幸福安康，然后希望我跟玉宇我老婆，然后永远的相爱幸福。
疫情赶快退散，然后大家都身体健康，啊，我也可以从大学顺利毕业，找到好的工作，跟男朋友在一起很久。
The city government has hosted events in these towns around this area for 23 years. Thousands of people have come here today to watch more than 1,200 lanterns being set off. It's a tradition that dates back centuries, to a time when these hills were roamed by bandits, and different villages used to let off these lanterns to let their neighbouring villages know that their area was safe. The star of this year's event, an 8-metre tall lantern, highlighting the region's top tourist spots. Environmentalists are concerned about the spent lanterns landing on the surrounding countryside, famous for its tea fields and hiking trails. But city officials say they use recycled materials and clean up the surrounding area after the event. This year, pandemic restrictions and rain have reduced the number of attendees, but have not dampened their spirits. On this cold, wet February Eve, the festive season officially ended for Taiwanese, and the new year begins in earnest. Chris Ma and Rick Lowett for TaiwanPlus.
As a colony of Japan, Taiwan saw thousands of Japanese settle on the island in the first half of the 20th century. But after World War II, most of them were repatriated to Japan, leaving them disconnected from the land they called home.
Taiwan にね、本当に未練があると思うよ。
生まれ故郷台湾は素晴らしい。岡部茂97歳。
こちらは台北放送局です。ジャシー台北本産業って言ってるのがいまだに子供の課金手来2月あい手来よくギナって言われた、あとぼやきんって言ってた。
ある日いきなり生活基盤がゼロになるんですよね。大変ですよ。だから私はね、あの当時は絶対っていう言葉がね、信じられなかった。帰りたくないと思って。帰りたくない。だって僕は台湾で生まれて台湾でずっとしてでお友達もいっぱいいるわけだしね。僕の国は台湾だと思ってたもん。
僕の育ててくれたとこだよね。僕は戦争が終わったから無理やり返されたんだから、政治でね。それなかったら僕は台湾の人ですよ。今でも台湾人と僕は思ってるけどね。
まあふるさとはできるだけ愛するように、その話をするときに私は台湾で生まれて台湾がふるさとだ。だから皆さんは群馬県の木崎の木崎がふるさとだからいつまでも愛するようにってそういう話はしましたけどね。
私の祖父母が台湾が好きかっていうことは知ってたんですけど、ここまで好きとは思わなかった。
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. I'm Erika Liu. Finally, we leave you with some images of a massive dog wedding in Lima, Peru. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. See you next time. Take care.